from your exposure of experiential marketing, how are brands embracing the term internationally? If you have any idea about the Indian market, how receptive the market is right now, and what is the potential of experiential marketing as as a way for brands to reach out to its consumers?
One of the most successful things in many of these brands, and I'll give you an example like Tang, in countries like Mexico and Brazil and various other places where a lot of the brand was essentially built through events in places with those dense populations, in bazaars and traditional trade as well as in malls and so on and so forth. The other experiential marketing thing which was actually very successful was the brand I was involved in, which was Lean, which is for osteoporosis. And the whole thing was promoted in terms of huge events in various countries in Asia at that time, conducting bone density with General Electric, their division. So it was to take up this thing, and then Lean, of course, was helpful for osteoporosis. So that was a very successful, event-driven sampling, as well as in terms of actually demonstrating the efficacy of the product through some real science. So there have been various examples that we've learned about for many years in what to do and what not to do, and what works and what doesn't work. And this sort of event things, if it's appropriate to the positioning, actually works extremely well and successfully. You can actually get completely confused also with a lot of activity, and often if you're too busy, activity is confused with output. And you be careful that it's consistent with your brand positioning, your imagery, and what you want to achieve. So doing it for the sake of doing it is completely irrelevant. It has to be within the framework of an idea.